What's the plan, Cal?
Murder, death, kill.
There we go. Buttons it, but puts in a nice summary.
Yeah. Climb, more climbing, and find bucks.
I know. We had 2 shooters in that canyon in front of us yesterday. But then we got derailed by the monster, which we shot. Now we're headed back to find those 2 bucks, or whatever else may have shown up.
In the middle of the night.
But it's a little frustrating because we haven't actually put them on camera today. Haven't put the glass on them yet, have we?
No.
Haven't seen a buck.
It's been raining and snowing all day.
But we got a nice break. We're gonna make a break for it now. And find something. Murder, death, kill.
Murder, death, kill.
We have been stomping up to the top so we can kind of see everything we're missing. And a buck just got on his feet, so he's up the snow line, way up, kind of just below the rocks, but Cal's getting a second look at him now. He looked like he had pretty deep forks, but we couldn't see him. He was from the side, so we didn't see him from the front. But he looked like a great buck. He's probably going to be one we go for.
I think I've probably seen enough.
Yeah.
He hasn't given me a good look, but he's deep forked.
Different buck, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's got eye guards, got deep forks.
Eye guards. Yes, eye guards. That's all we needed to hear. He's got eye guards, which makes him a shooter.
When I was looking right there, those does are much further to the right that we saw earlier, so he's way over there.
You wonder if he just came in or if he's just been bedded
I don't know.
that whole time.
All right, well, we're making our way up this hill to get on this buck. He's our compact, heavy buck. He's a stud. He's not very big, like his frame, but he's got mass, and he's heavy, and he's the dominant buck. But that wide buck, he could be up there too, somewhere nearby. Gonna get on this top, see if we can get him in rifle range.
It's cold. We've been sweating our way up this hill. Brian just spotted him. He's 930 yards away right now, cross canyon. But we got a spine over here that's about 450, maybe 500 yards away. So we're gonna get on that spine, see what this buck does. Maybe he'll give us a little closer, but maybe not. He's got does all around him. He's in a great spot, so we're gonna go see where we can get to and hopefully get a shot on this buck.
We're moving in on this buck, but we're kind of in the wide open over here. There's no sun out, but still, we're just inching our way across this face. The buck is right over there, but he's still 700 yards off. Well, we're pretty close to that buck, but we've got deer right in front of us, fresh tracks everywhere. We're kind of pinned down a little bit. And our other buck was right in here last time, the wide buck. He was over on this side where we're at, so just taking our time. The other buck is in the rocks about 500 yards away. yards from this buck. He's up in these rocks. Ryan, we couldn't find him for a while. See all the does that were with him, but we couldn't see him. But Ryan spotted his antlers poking up. It looks pretty cool right there. But we're getting better eyes on him, and I'm not sure if it's a buck we want to take. So we'll keep our eyes open. We're in a great spot. If a buck comes rolling into this basin or around this corner, they've been packed in here like sardines, but
See them, they cut through the valley and they're on the other side.
okay. Yeah. We did pull out some does over here. They took off.
They pick up a buck.
They ran down mountain. What'd you say?
Hopefully they pick up that other buck somewhere.
That white buck, we definitely want to shoot that buck if we can find him. Alright, after much deliberation, we have chosen to pass. I have chosen to pass on the buck.
Once again, Brian.
He's not big enough. He's not
Too good.
He's not getting me excited. You know?
Really nice black
He's not
tail.
speaking to me. A really nice blacktail. Yeah. We knew he was pretty compact from the other day, but we also saw him walk off that bigger, wider buck. So, had us wondering if maybe we should get up here and see if there's... Sometimes with those bucks with a lot of junk on it, it's kind of hard to see from far away, but we got here and he's just pretty slick. He does have eye guards, and he has one on the left that's split.
Outside of that, he's not outside of much anything else.
He is narrow.
He's outside his eyes.
He's outside his eyes. We still have 2 full days, and it's getting... anything could happen, just like yesterday did. And we already saw that wider buck. We know we want to take that buck if we got a chance at it. So, we got 2 full days, and if we go home without a buck, you or I...
It's been real.
Yeah,
It's been a great 10 days.
it's been awesome
The
anyway.
last day's coming though.
But yeah, it usually happens on the last hour of the last day. But just not talking to me, Cal. It's just not.
I'm not feeling it either.
I
wasn't feeling it.
I tried
either.
really hard to make it grow horns. Try to make it. When it was behind the rocks, I was like, let's just wait, fellas, until he stands up and we can really see. And we did. But there's like 15 does all around us. He's got like 8 does with him right now. He's the cock of the walk, but oh well. Let's go. We got a ways back to camp now.
The Three Trees Ridge, the one right past it, right there, because it's kind of got that slope.
Mm-hmm.
I can lay there, be under.
That's a great travel route for us too, to
under
get in there.
7.
Oh yeah. The sun's just coming up, and last day, and Cal just picked up what we think is a pretty good buck. It's kind of wanky lighting, so we can't see, but he's got the look of a good buck. So we're gonna keep watching him and probably zip up this draw real fast, just so we're within striking distance if we say he's the one.
The coolest part about it is that there is not a chance in the world another human is watching this buck, ever. Nobody's watching him. If we want to kill him, we can kill him. If not, we don't.
Yeah.
He's just feeding along, juicing up those glands over and over. He's ready to rut. But yeah, he's a good buck. He's got a great frame on him. He's the buck that disappeared on us for a couple days, but he showed up on the last day. Imagine that.
The last time we saw him, he got run off by Compact.
He's only 18, 19, maybe 2,000 feet of vertical above us from the creek. Yeah.
That's pretty much how this hunt goes.
It is, but he's in a great spot. If we just got to know where where he's going to go bed down or where his does are going to take him. He's kind of in a weird spot where right now our instinct is to just blast up this thing and get closer, but his does are up on their feet and they're feeding around. If they go right to the right of the ridge, we need to know that so we don't spend our day looking in this thick patch to the left. We just need to know where those does are going to take him, so we're kind of hanging back, waiting for them to make a decision right or left, and that'll determine which direction we go to post up to get a shot at this buck. So they're just on their feet right now.
Well, we've got our packs all ready to go. We watched that buck bed at the top. He's about 150 yards from his does, kind of facing away. He didn't seem to care about him anymore. He kind of walked up there and bedded all by himself. So the does are still up on their feet and they're moving. We didn't really want to move in on them until they all bedded, but we need to get moving. It's going to be a long day, long climb to get there. And he could be there in the next 2 or 3 hours, and then he'll just catch up to the does later. Or he could be done with them. But we know where he's at. So hopefully he's still there a couple hours from now when we get into position. Skirted the edge of this mountainside, dropped down into the creek bottom, crossed the creek out of the water, come up the other side, and we're just walking up this bench here. We're right below them. We're actually not very far from where we were gonna try to get to make our shot. We're real close. Not sure what to do now.
Look what the clouds are doing. You think up where he is, it's going to be...
Up canyon wind. And on the peaks, it's doing what the clouds are doing. Mm-hmm. Blowing across.
I just hate to go right and have that right up the gut, like it's doing here, do there.
Yeah, it's going up.
The thing I like about this is we got a whole deep cut between us for the wind.
Kind of where the rocks kind of run out, it turns to green.
Yeah.
Right there.
There's a lot of
real estate
topography between the two, so
if we wanted to play it safe, you could
run this one.
Just cut right through the Christmas trees, kind of where there's that natural break, and roll around.
Yeah.
To keep our wind out of this gully, at least.
Yeah. I like that look up there. I feel like even if we're to run just past these trees up to that rock, straight across, we're just a little bit safer.
It's day 10. You got to play it safe. We don't get day 11.
That's right.
We're nearly to the top, and should round this corner, and we should be on the canyon across from the buck. Let's see how far it is. minefield.
Elevation-wise, we're a little bit under his elevation where we last saw him, but almost straight across from that buck where we think he bedded. We're about 700 yards from where we last saw him, but his doe's moved way to the left, so he's gonna come closer. We just gotta pick him up in the spotter and see if we can't find him and the does. Little flat right here, set up on this little rock point, so we can see everything.
No time like the present.
Sweat more than others.
Alright, well, we just got up here. Been here for 15-20 minutes or so. Haven't seen him or the girls. I got the rifle set up, got a pretty good shooting position. The wind is dead, but there is a pretty good updraft going up. As everything's warming up, we can watch the snow melt, so I know that's going on over there. We just gotta tear it apart with the spot and scope, and he'll pop out eventually. So now we just gotta be patient and not freeze to death from the gallons of sweat we just produced. So.
So, from the last spot we were set up, we kind of cruised through this little rocky valley here. We got a little closer, about 200 yards closer-ish, and we're still just scouring this area. We think he's still there. We haven't seen him in a long time. We never saw him go out, so we're hoping that he's still there. We see the does that he was with. They're a couple hundred yards to his left. But it's about our only shot, so we're going to stay on it. And hopefully he's just behind a patch of brush. We had thought when we got up here we could see antler tips or something, but we haven't picked up any movement where we last saw him. Any minute now he's going to get up.
When it broke daylight this morning, the very first deer I saw was that buck that we were gonna kill. When we were on the way to it, Ryan killed his buck. Then he disappeared a couple days on us, and saw him this morning, and we kind of lost him in this broken blowdown stuff, but his does are here. We think we know where he's laying. So we hiked all the way up here. It's bottom of the 9th, day 10. He's just got to show up. We've done our part. Now I just got to make the shot, so.
He might not be there, though. We could be staring at a blank hillside.
He could have left his girls for some more girls. I'm hoping he's not that type of guy, you know.
We only had him out of our sight for an hour and a half.
Yeah. We hustled up here as quick as we could. We got a good shooting position. We're in range, so just need a little bit of faith.
Alright, well, he wasn't where we thought he was. I just went up and snuck eyes around this point, and he had gone up canyon on us, so he's with one doe. He's within Kel's range, so we're gonna get around this point and see if we can't get a shot.
That buck is up on this mountain in the rocks. He's nice frame. Cal's having a little trouble getting flat spot set up. Looks like he's there though. He's finally got a spot. Buck was looking down at us. Now he's looking up the hill a little bit. Standing there a long time. Right about 6 feet. Just gotta go right about. Looks very still up there.
There it goes, boys.
You smoked him.
What happened?
You smoked him.
Good.
Right in the heart.
Good.
He's about to fall. Nice shot, Cal. He's still standing. Looks like he hit him in the leg, Cal. Maybe put another one in him. It looked like he hit him right in the lungs, but...
He's gonna go down right there, I think. That went through, it came out as offside.
Did it hit him?
Yes. He's running downhill fast.
Okay, just watch him.
Oh, he just went down.
Okay, good. Down for good?
He's still head up.
Tell me.
I think he's done.
Straight over the rock.
I think he's
Is his
done.
head up?
Yeah. He's upside down. That's a dead buck.
Is he dead?
I really think he's dead.
Ryan's got this. You think he's dead?
Yeah.
It's not ideal conditions, boys.
That's a shot.
Dude, the first shot felt like just heart shot.
It looked like it went through his pump because there was blood, right?
Coming right out the other side.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
looked
the
like
same
you
thing.
heart shot him.
I thought it was total hard shot. I think it might have been just a smidgen low.
Low, maybe.
It broke that
Yeah.
offside leg for sure. Yeah.
Gosh, what a great.
That's a great deer. I was trying not to look at his head. I'm like, oh man.
Because he's nice and wide. And
He's a beauty. Yeah. Bottom of the ninth.
Seriously, I'm running out of battery. I'm on the edge of everything. Just switching batteries.
Worked our guts out to kill this buck.
Last day here. Cal gets it done.
Ooh, it was hot.
Of the ninth.
I'm wearing these puppies here.
Trying to find this. This is the best situation we could come up with. Not ideal, but
Oh, yes.
it'll work. Yeah, shot felt super good. So
All right, we got our stuff together. And
sure you got that scope?
we're going to make our way up to that buck. Heck yeah, it's a nice looking buck. He gave us a slip. You know, we were glassing him over here. I don't think he was on his feet for very long, but somewhere between our climb and when we got here, he moved from that position around the mountain quite a ways. Good thing Ryan spotted him,
Crept around the corner on us.
but those does were giving him away.
His last
They got up and started feeding.
Yep.
There he was.
Always gets you in trouble.
Always the ladies.
Pack out here.
Look at its antlers the whole time.
That's probably smart. Very smart. I was looking at them. And they're impressive. He just looks about as good as a mule deer can look when he squares up to you.
Oh, I love that. His front on look is my favorite. And where he died is what it's all about.
Absolutely. So we were straight down from this rock. There he is.
Yeah, piled up right there.
You go get him, Cal.
Yeah. Look at the loins on it.
Look at that monster. Dang.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's
Isn't that
rad.
Mule? Man, he looks cool straight on. Look at that thing.
Oh man. What a nice buck. Oh, nice deer.
I know.
He's so gray. You see his ears and
Yeah,
head?
super
It's
gray.
gray up there, isn't it?
That's how I could tell which one was him. He was
He's
so
so
light
gray
gray
and-
up there.
Bigger body.
Pack of G2s on that thing. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Super long. Super long.
Yeah,
Compact would
tall.
look real cute right in between there.
he is tall. Man, I'm super happy with that deer. Day 10.
Get the belly on him.
Yeah.
He's got the Roman, the cheeks, all puffed up.
Couldn't be happier. That's awesome. He's gonna do. Look at.
I know.
gonna
They
do-
wanna.
He's gonna do it over
They
here.
want to sprout. He was really trying. He was really trying.
Look at his great eye guards.
Been hooked.
Those are at least half an inch.
Oh man.
This is the what we saw.
Yep.
The one on the left.
It was. It's a great buck for here.
Absolutely.
How long is that?
How long is that sucker?
17?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
And I was born on this mountain a long time ago. Before they knocked down the timber and stripped mine the coal. Then you woke up in the morning before it was light. And you go down in that dark hole and come back at night. And I was born on this mountain's my home. And she holds me and keeps me from worry and woe. And now they took everything that she gave, now they're gone. But I will die on this mountain's my home.
All right, folks. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. This was the second part of a two-part series. If you missed the first part, go back and check it out. Hope you really enjoyed it. Brad and I are going to get into this hunt a little bit and give you a little more details and context on what happened behind the scenes.
Yep.
Maybe get into, because I know I'll get all these comments on why I passed on that compact buck that was so beautiful.
Beautiful buck.
Beautiful buck. So we'll get into that in just a minute. But before we do, big announcement. We have a huge giveaway going on right now. With Mountain Ops. We're giving away a PSE bow, a brand new dozen arrows from Black Eagle,
Yep.
Leupold rangefinder. We've got an Initial Ascent backpack, goat knife, Stealthy Hunter glassing pad,
Yep.
gaiters, peak skaters,
trekking
trekking
poles.
poles. All that stuff's part of the big giveaway that we have going on right now.
Yep.
And to be entered to win, you just got to make a purchase at Mountain Ops and use the code GRIDDY. But everyone kind of wins with this because regardless of whether you win the prize package or not, you get 30% off everything at Mountain Ops right now with the code GRIDDY. So stock up, use the code GRIDDY. You get free shipping as well. Free shipping, 30% off, and a big prize package entered to win.
All
So-
by July 31st.
July 31st is the deadline, so we're on it. It's close. It's
Yes.
coming up. So get in there now. And Mountain Ops doesn't just have supplements like Ignite and Yeti and Blaze Shots,
Right.
which I use for pick-me-up. There's also workout clothing, and they've got merino
The tops,
hoodies, hats, stuff like that.
Bottoms, shorts, whatever.
And we're also giving away this Leupold spotting scope or rifle scope
Yep.
for leaving a comment last week. And we just want to touch on that real quick. Thank you, thank you, thank you all of you who leave comments, you have no idea how much that helps us with the YouTube algorithms. YouTube tends to, a lot of the views on this video we've gained because YouTube promoted it, and YouTube promotes it because in the first 24 hours, however many comments, engagement we get, the likes on the video, YouTube puts it into the queue and starts churning it through the system, and we get so much better results.
There are almost 2,000 comments on this video alone.
Unreal. Yep. So, and we are reading all of them.
Yes.
We have, it's been quite a job, but we appreciate all the comments. I try to read every single one of them and let you guys know that we appreciate those. So we're going to do another giveaway this week, which is we got a Stealthy Hunter rifle cover.
Yep.
Brad, here's my beautiful rifle. This is a Weatherby Backcountry TI. It's a 300. It's the carbon barrel.
Yep.
But got Ryan's rifle cover here, and it's just a handy dandy, nice cover, and it's got the foam padding. It protects your action, your rifle scope. It's just nice. Strap it to your pack. It's minimal, lightweight, but also does a lot to protect your gun. So we're giving one of those away. Leave a comment. Like we said, like and subscribe to the channel, and you're entered to win the Stealthy Hunter rifle cover. And we're also giving away
the Peaks headlamp.
Peaks headlamp.
Yep.
I need Brad to help me with my old memory. So it's the Backcountry Duo headlamp. Peaks has a new shipment of them. They're always out of stock, but they have a new shipment. And so we're giving away a Backcountry Duo 1000. We really wanted something specifically for hunters. And when I tested this with Ryan, we went through a lot of iterations. You might see headlamps that look similar. They're not.
The internal components are totally different.
Totally different. The programming, the memory, all that stuff's unique to what we came up with. And it's got red light, white light, and then the beam lasts forever, and it's rechargeable.
Yes.
And with a dark energy pack or something similar and the solar panel from Anchor, we're able to just recharge our headlamp. It'll run super bright all night long, which was important to us because we are notorious for night hikes in grizzly bear country. And so having a lamp with dead animals on our back. So having a lamp that can shoot out a long way and see and burn all night at bright, it's what we're looking for. And then we need to be able to recharge it because we're not packing spare batteries and so on. Yep. So it's a killer product. So check that out. If you want to be entered to win, just share it on
film on Instagram.
Yep. So with that, let's get into the giveaways here, and let's just announce. Brad, pick a winner real quick. Brad's just going to scroll through.
Yep.
We're trying to do this as random as possible, but not spend too much time.
Exactly.
So you go through this right now. We have an honorary winner that we selected for a pair of Leupold sunglasses. They're eyewear, and you can pick which one you like. And that winner is Jessica Clark's husband, who I don't know your name, but Jessica Clark on her YouTube, she wrote, trying to be the good wife over here, LOL. My husband uses my account constantly and has informed me that we, in quotes, need to like and comment to enter your giveaway.
Yep.
Just supporting his dream for being a professional hunter, smiley face. So, Jessica, appreciated the comment, made me laugh. We're going to send your husband a pair of Leupold sunglasses. So get on the Leupold site and just scroll through those and see what he likes. And then, or they're for you. I mean, you guys can duke it out. Husband and wife, you guys say what you want, and we'll send you those sunglasses. So hit us up at GrittyBowman at GrittyBowman.com. That's our email address. Bowman is plural, it's spelled M-E-N. Okay, Brad. Boom. Who is it?
Sorry, I lined it. Logan Morrison. Great cinematography, makes it look like your hunts are fun. I know they aren't always fun. Despite the suck, I always find myself wishing I could head back out even before the blisters heal up. Y'all practice what you preach. Truly gritty mountain hunting.
Right on, Logan.
Nice.
Okay.
Screenshot.
Congratulations. We're going to send Logan, what was it again?
The rifle scope.
The rifle scope.
Congratulations, Logan.
Leupold rifle
That's
scope.
a big
VX5.
win.
Big win, yeah.
The VX5 right here.
And Instagram, Brad, who won on Instagram.
So we got our Instagram winner here.
We just went through them all randomly, tried to pick one that caught our eye. And
Mountain Trailblazer.
Writes, Brian Call, best in the business. Who doesn't like a good muley film? link, and he has a finger pointing down.
Yep.
All right. So it is Mountain Trailblazer. Thank you. Appreciate the share. We're going to send him the trekking poles.
Yep.
Peaks trekking poles. All right. So, Brad, let's get into the discussion on the actual hunt here. For all you guys that want to bust my chops.
I was just going to say, we should start off with why did you pass on that buck?
So there to me, and I've talked about this with Ryan, with you, there's something about having a tag in your pocket with days to hunt.
Yep.
And when you punch a tag, when you settle on an animal and you shoot an animal, the hunt is over. Like, all the possibilities that still lie in front of you, they're done. And there's something about all the maybes that might happen and the excitement that comes from it, the anticipation, versus closing the door on that and saying, nope, it's over. There's no more anticipation, no more possibilities. There is for maybe Cal or someone else in the group, but for me, the hunt ends. And I'd say Lampers is the same. I bet Cal's the same in this regard. That when you choose to shoot an animal and to finish that hunt, the reward has to be at a level that's a comfortable decision to make, that you're glad that the hunt's over. You're okay with that trade, the finality of the hunt.
Well, the thing is, too, is I think we've all, come to the realization that we don't need to shoot something just to shoot something.
Yeah.
It's what excites me. There's the adventure. What speaks to me, exactly. And there's the adventure that still lies ahead.
And for some people, that buck was speaking to them.
Right.
Screaming at them.
I mean, he's
like,
gorgeous.
Shoot,
he's cool. He's
shoot.
got the inline kicker. He's tall. He's heavy.
Yeah.
He's got the age class.
He was the top dog. He ran Cal's buck off those does on the earlier in the hunt. Mm-hmm. Definitely a stud, heavy horned. I mean, I liked, and he was so insanely narrow. What did Cal say? His rack is
as wide as his eyes.
It's about as wide as his eyes. So, but at the end of the day, it really boiled down to, whether to end your hunt or keep the options open. Mm-hmm. And this is the sort of buck for me where I'm at this point in my life, where having hunted a lot and having usually a freezer with meat in it, and I'm sitting there going, well, he's on the edge. I would have been happy to shoot him, but I would have been happy not to shoot him. I was right there. Like, it was one of those edge deer where I'm like, yeah, that'd be great buck to take.
And you still got days left.
But I still had days left, and I'm like, but it'd be great to not have one and still hunt.
Yep.
And so I felt like I'd just be kind of shooting it to get one.
Yeah.
Rather than shooting it because it really got me. It really spoke to me, So I passed, and I don't regret that. Now, I passed on the Browtime buck, one of my first hunts with Ryan years ago. That one hurts. But one thing you guys got to realize, too, we're packing some lightweight spotting scopes with us because it's hard enough to get back there as it is. And we're looking through spotters. We got them zoomed in as much as we can, and you're looking and you're doing the best to see what you're looking at. And when you guys see the footage at home, you're looking at it in all its 4K glory, all the color work I've done, all the work I've done to enhance the image, to brighten it, to stabilize it, all these things. And so you get to look at the deer and the kind of detail that we do not get when we're actually looking through it live. It's enhanced, it's enlarged, it's in its 4K glory. And so sometimes when I get home and I look at a buck on the screen when I'm editing it, I'm like, had I seen it like I see it right now, I would take it.
Right.
But looking through it on this little spotting scope far away, and you're like trying to make that judgment call, it's like, nah, he's not quite there. What I really like, and this is on every hunt, is when it's a no-brainer. Like, it's just a giant, like Ryan's buck. Right. You're just like, done. There is no edge. There's no wondering. There's no, talking.
And there's those animals that are on, the edge, like the Browtime buck. Or we notice it a lot with bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a good bear, but it's like, it's not speaking to me.
Yeah.
You get home and you're like, dang, because a lot of it, too, is you don't really have a reference. And it could be some of those mountain bucks as well. They have big, giant bodies.
Absolutely.
And, so it is, unless they get next to another buck or even a doe, you really can't, size up what they really are until you actually have a comparison right there.
Absolutely.
I
mean, we're hunting in a migration corridor. We don't know. I mean, a giant, massive 230-inch buck could come walking down the canyon any day. And so it's like, do I go for it? Do I not go for it? And this time I just didn't. So I think that's just the nature of hunting. As you mature as a hunter, I certainly am just not interested in doing it just for film or just to get one or anything like that.
Right.
Like I want it to be meaningful, and then and make it.
Well, it just goes hunt to hunt. I mean, when you got not much meat in your freezer, antler starts shrinking for me. You know,
yeah, true. That's
but
true.
But it all
too.
depends on your situation.
Yeah, I got COVID last year and I wasn't able to hunt elk during the whole elk season.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't really have elk in the freezer, and that's a big animal that I usually get every year in archery season. And so now I'm feeling the pinch to just get something. I'm less picky because of that meat shortage. So that's just a reality. One of the other things I wanted to mention was just as, you know, a lot of guys asked me questions about the wind on the last hunt as we were moving into place. You know, we were paying a lot of attention on this hunt to the wind as we moved in on Cal's buck. And we had a decision to make, and I think we made the right one. The wind was blowing uphill and across, and we decided to keep that big canyon between us and the buck. And so we decided to stay on the left-hand side of that draw. It was rocky. We knew it was going to be, but we figured it was far enough away and we could move slow enough. Those rocks sucked. It was a horrible hike. We made noise here and there, but you know, the deer didn't seem to bump, and we made our way in there and got within rifle range. And it was a little bit longer poke than Ryan and I would take, but Cal is an experienced long-range shooter, and so I think it was 560 yards or something. And as you can see, he's proficient. He nailed that buck twice perfectly, and put it down. But it was a great hunt. I'm glad you guys tuned in. Like I said, right now you can win if you leave a comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. You are entered to win a Stealthy Hunter rifle cover, and if you share the hunt on Instagram, you're entered to win the Peaks Backcountry Duo headlamp. And right now, get 30% off at Go Hunt until July 31st.
All the mapping systems.
All the mapping, all the memberships. If you want a Go Hunt Explorer membership, which I highly recommend, the map systems have some unique features that you're not going to find in any of the competing map systems. I've said it before, everyone should have more than one map system on their phone. Go Hunt is making it a great map system. It's got satellite imagery and 3D capabilities. The other map systems don't have that level. The stability and reliability of the Go Hunt maps is getting stronger and stronger every day as they are. It's brand new. I mean, 6 months. So I'm really excited about this and the progression of it. So check it out. And I think so. It's 30% off. It's normally $50. You can get the Go Hunt maps 30% off of that. Which, Brad, do the math.
Roughly like $20 on the Explorer. Roughly like $50 on the Insider. So somewhere in there, I think.
Folks, that's a great deal. So it's kind of a no-brainer. You get all 50 states. All the layers, and you can download them all at once, by the way. You can transfer all your data from your older digital map tool. It'll transfer all the Go Hunt's made that super easy, so you can import all your waypoints, tracks, and information from your other apps. It's cool. So check it out. Use the code GRIDDY over at Go Hunt, and that is it for us today. Tune in next week. We're dropping a really cool elk hunt, and you're not going to want to miss it. It's an archery elk hunt, and it's up close and personal with Ryan Lampers. It's cool. Tune in next Sunday. Thanks for tuning in today, and stay gritty.